Yeah. So we got Quim up here in the top right. We have IJ down here in the bottom right. IJ having survived the last round. We are still in the lower bracket of Brood War Tournament number 8. And so both these players are still playing for their tournament life. All the way up until they can get into the finals. As this is a double elimination bracket. Now, we are back on Litmus. We have kind of the 3 main lanes. I'm not really going to go over this with the maps again. We just did it last time. So, if you're watching on YouTube, go to the last video and listen to it. So, I'm wondering if we're going to see 4 pools again. Right? So, like, this is a different day. These matches are separated by a decent amount of time. And I wonder if IJ is going to take that and just run with it. But apparently not. Looks like he's going to be playing this one a little bit differently. Sitting at 9 supply right now. It's early scout here. Oh, we're seeing the reverse. Here we go. 8 racks. Alright, so it looks like maybe going for an overpull. Yeah. Oh no. Is he gonna go over here and do hatchery? So the problem with this is the sense that it's Litmus. And Litmus being a 2-player map, I feel like just opens you up to so much cheese. Whenever I play on a 2-player map, I just assume I'm gonna get cheesed. That's what's happening here. Alright, the barracks is down for Quim. Is it going to start making Marines? It does. Supply depot going down here. A second barracks. So, like, when this Overlord finally gets here, it's going to look normal. That's what's going to make this a little bit dangerous. Alright, he's got 1 Marine. Drone transfer. Spawning pool's still not up yet. Keep an eye on when that move out occurs. Overlord's going to come up here, see if there's no expansion. Oh my gosh. Did he see it? Whoops. He does now. Oh, wow. Alright, so IJ with the 6th sense coming in here. Trying to shut this down. Gonna lose some drones. But Quim's not really good. Okay, so he's gonna send the drones back. I was wondering if he was gonna try to like puppy guard this and kill the Marines as they were coming out. But there's a second barracks here as well. So we have just 2 Marines, it looks like, coming across. We have a bunker being constructed. The drones are gonna jump all over this. They're gonna kill the first SCV. Only 1 additional SCV over here right now. But the Marines are here to help support and kind of keep them shoot away. This is... it's a fine line. I don't think that this is going to kill him. I think with the Zerglings, yeah, he's going to have to force that cancel. And actually, with this recovery, I think it's going to look good for IJ, because he's going to have to lift this and move the barracks back. And Quim's going to be kind of on the defensive here, with a little bit of a hit to his economy. Okay, and this is as far as the Zerglings are going to be able to go. Super cool, though. Okay, stabilized. Barracks is flying away. We're getting a 3rd barracks constructed. We'll see if IJ ends up trying to go into Spire, if he maybe tries to do something a little bit different. Starting to bank up some gas here for Quim. Whenever he's going to start throwing down Academy and Engineering Bay for upgrades, or if he's going to prioritize, I don't know, maybe getting a 2nd base. Okay, we have the Academy going down. Sitting at a total of 6 Marines right now. Okay, and we're going a third hatch, then into gas. I like IJ's position here. I think he's looking really strong at the moment. Okay, so we pulled off gas after we banked up some. And it looks like, you know, trying to increase Marine production. I imagine Quim is feeling a little behind after that failed attempt. He's going to try to get some shots here on the Overlord, but it's just going to fly away. So luckily no Spire for Quim. Because there's no eBay. Oh, I guess, yeah, he didn't have a layer yet, huh? Totally missed that. I just kind of assumed that the layer was already morphed. Okay, so Stim is on the way. And it looks like this is going to kind of turn into just like a normal match. Still no expansion. I really think, yeah, Quim's probably feeling a little bit of pressure here. eBay's going down. Okay, so IJ's going to be on 3 gas. Be able to bank up a whole lot of resources in gas, and he's throwing down these Sunkens to just kind of buy him time. I think we're going to see a huge influx of Mutalisks. He's going to throw down a Spire, and he's just going to make a gajillion of them. He's also seeing this Bio Ball as well. So we're going up to 5 Sunkens. Which is using up a good amount of money, but he also has this huge Bio Ball coming in his way. So I'm curious if he's going to try to tech right now, or if he's going to try to get some Zerglings. Now, this is a lot. This is a lot of Sunkens. That's going to end up pushing Quim away, and IJ is going to start his Spire somewhere. There it is. Still no second for Quim, but he is throwing down a factory. Factory is getting range, so right now the Marines do have Stim. They're going to have range in a minute. We do have some turrets. So, after that early attack, definitely kind of turtling up a little bit. He did try to move out, but I think just even forcing this was definitely helpful. Now we're seeing 2 Spires, actually. So I think IJ is going to really commit into this. Oh, I love that. Just a little turret over here to keep an eye out. Oh, he's going to sneak around. Either that, he might just be poking around and like scouting. I'm wondering if this is a pathing issue too. Like the medics weren't actually supposed to go up here. They just ended up there. This is a lot to keep over here. Okay, so he's just making sure there's nothing weird and cheeky going on. Okay, going into double starport. Still on 1 base. Still on 1 base. We've got 10 Mutalisks. 10 Mutalisks coming out for IJ. We also have Flyer KR pace and attack being resurged. It's all going to be scanned. So Quim knows at least that there's already Mutalisks on the field, and he did get an eye on the Queen's Nest. This is annoying. That'll just do a little bit of damage to 1 Mutalisk, but it'll get knocked out. And the Bio Ball's forced back. And we have the 2 starports down, but we're not seeing... Like, right now the control towers are going up. Now, there's no science facility, so Radiate's not going to be the initial play. We do have Armory going down. So So he's probably looking to get some Valkyries here. Oh, but he delays the armory. And the Bio Ball gets nice hits there on the Mutalisks. Neon, what's up? Thanks for the dogs in chat. I miss you, by the way. I know you're a troll, but I miss you. Your games are fun to watch. Alright, Mutalisk's starting to do a little bit of damage. I'm really waiting for these Valkyries to get out. Now, I'm not seeing Scourge or anything being produced on IJ's side. But we do have the Queen, we have the Hive forming, and we may just see him go straight into Ultralisks again. The last game he had a third base. This game he's still sitting on 2. 2 Valkyries out right now, Science Facility going down. And start getting those irradiates. Yep, and there's the Ultralisk Cavern. I think that's infantry weapons number 2. No, it's just the first one. Okay, so irradiate's being researched. We've got 3 Valkyries out on the field with the Bio Ball. Okay, and it looks like Quinn might be thinking about expanding as well. Now, he may need some turret support if these Valkyries can't hold it. They're doing a ton of damage to these Mutalisks, but they're getting kind of caught. This is a lot. This is a lot of Mutalisks. It's just melting the Bio Ball right now. These are 1-1 Mutalisks. Valkyrie's doing the best they can, but they're getting shot down as well. There's not a whole lot for Quim defensively left. Right now we're starting to see the upgrade package coming in for IJ as well as he's preparing for Ultralisks. So even if this does get cleaned up, we're about to see a pretty formidable ground force coming from our Zerg player. Okay, another Valkyrie out. Got some more bio. Gonna start plinking away on this ball of Mutalisks. Doing a ton of damage. A lot of Mutalisks are going down. There's only 4 remaining. These are probably going to get cleaned up by this Valkyrie. Okay, cool. So the air threat is gone for the moment, but we have 3 Scourge and 6 Ultralisks being morphed by Zerg, and the armory went down. And we still haven't been able to get a second base. So the pressure has definitely been on, and the initiative has been IJ's for the entirety of this match so far. So we'll see what Quim can do to come back. 10 Ultralisks. Are there any on the field right now? I don't see any. But they're all starting to hatch. There's going to be a huge traffic jam down here. Probably going to have to kill this. 3 additional hatcheries. Yeah, there we go. Hey, thanks for the follow, Spartan. No, it is not looking great for Terran at the moment. The Quim is really good, so we'll see if he can come back from this current position. And this is the best of 3. This is just the first round. Yep, huge traffic jam. Okay, traffic jam alleviated. We've got the Ultralisks starting to head straight across the map. Not looking good. Second bunker going down, but there's just not much for a standing army here. We got 2 Firebats, 2 Marines, a little bit of a ball here. Science Vessel, but a little too late. It's going to have to build up some energy until it can get an Irradiate. And doing an Irradiate once they're already at your base kind of feels bad, man. This might be it. Here they all come. Bunker's not standing a chance. This CC just now getting completed. Scourge knocking it out. Quim throws in the towel. GG. And that was fun. That was a fun game. So that was round 1. Let's go ahead and round 2 of this series. All right. Let's get into it. All right, so here we are. We're going on to Metropolis. You know, I've heard of this Flash guy, but he doesn't hold a candle to toggles. All right, so inside job. Red Zerg up in the top right. We've got Quim, our blue Terran in the bottom left. We'll see if he ends up going for another early racks in the middle like he did last game. Didn't pay off, but I think it was definitely close. Because IJ went for an economic build and was able to just barely get Lings out in time to kind of fend it off. So we'll see what they end up doing here. Oh, shoot. Are we actually going to see like a BBS? Okay, this might just be a double scout. Does he cut SCVs? No. Okay. He may be just concerned about potential 4-pool. Okay, so he's going to get confirmation right off the rip. Very, very early that Zerg is up here in the top right and that it's a cross-spawn location. Now, that did take a hit to his economy there. Banking up some resources. He hasn't built a depot yet. Okay, depot just started. He's going to be sending one home, and he's going to be sending one up to the top right. That was interesting. I'd be curious to see what his thought process was there. So, what we did see in the previous round... with IJ against Firehex was that he did actually, he 5-pooled on this map. And these you know, series are separated by time and the replays are available, so it's something that Quim could have been very aware of. Okay, he's going to be throwing a supply depot down right here. I wonder if he'll finish it. Or if he's just doing that to delay. Alright, looks like he's pulled the SCV off to fight this drone. Alright, we're going to have Lings coming out here real soon. IJ will clean up that depot, get that expansion down. Meanwhile, Quim is just going forward with his normal build. Getting a... gas a little early here. I'm curious to see where he goes with that. Getting a bunker down. And we'll see if Quim kind of sticks with that one base kind of play that we saw last game. Yeah, IJ hasn't really been able to get a scout off. So he's taking these Lings, he's throwing them to the bottom right. He's going to see that that's not where the Terran is. This Overlord just now getting over here to the top left. I think now he probably feels pretty confident that it's a cross spawn. And he's going to be redirecting these Lings. Alright, so we're getting a factory. Now he has pulled off gas, so imagine he will probably expand after this. Them back on gas. I wonder if he's going to go Wraith. Alright, we're seeing a Hydra Den this time. So, very different game from these two than last game. Okay, we're going 1-1-1. This SCV is gonna... Oh, no, never mind. He's got the Zerglings up here. I thought it was gonna beat that colony. So he's not gonna know, and he doesn't have an academy up yet. Not gonna be able to scan and see that it's not Mutalisks. Getting the control tower. Getting the armory. Okay, so he might be actually just going into early Valkyrie. Which, if he does, is not going to be the most helpful against these Hydralisks. Might put IJ a little bit on the defensive with his Overlords, but he doesn't have Overlords really all over the place. He's got like one over here. The rest he can just bring home. I feel like both players playing a little bit blind right now. The Vultures are going out, just making sure there's not a third expansion. But with no scans available as of yet, the Lings, no Overlord, confirming that there's no natural. Now, the Zerglings are going to see that Quim is not expanded. Let's see if he tries to poke up here. He's not going to. Alright, so we are getting a Valkyrie out on the field, and we're also getting mines researched. Yeah, this was a really good call, I think, from IJ to switch it up on this and go Hydralisks. Because we already have Valkyrie, we've got turrets being built everywhere. Very defensive for air, and that's really just not the route that he's taking. Now the turrets will help a little bit in the event that he techs up into like Lurker. But right now I actually really like IJ's position. He hasn't exposed this Valkyrie yet. He hasn't like gone hunting for Overlords. There we go, getting some good patrol micro here. And here comes the Hydralisks. Huge Congo line coming straight across the map. Vulture's feeling pretty confident until all of them show up. Oh, but these mines! Okay, only gets one. And these ones are able to dodge the second. Okay, so let's see what the reaction is. He's going to bring a couple SCVs over. He's going to build a second bunker. He's going to take these Valkyries and just go hunting. Try to find some value with them. And now this ramp is just doing tons of work of funneling this movement. Like, this is not a very easy position to break with Hydralisks. Okay, good. Moving them up, getting as many in range as possible. This bunker is going to go down. There's nothing in this... Oh, no, there are a couple in this bunker. Oh, good timing on the siege tank. But it gets sniped very quickly. This might be GG. IJ might have just done it. And again, between this series and the last series, his planning in how he sets up his games based on his previous games has been really fun to watch. Sniping the academy down. More Hydralisks are coming in, and the barracks have been lifted, the starport's been lifted. There's no additional army that's going to be able to be made right now, and the SCVs are just starting to fall. That's going to be it. Quim throws in the towel, and IJ will take the series 2-0, moving on along the lower bracket. GG.